Dear friends, Vietnam had many big, beautiful stone pagodas and churches, relying its draconian crackdown on religion. Independent religious groups are not granted registration to operate. The authorities systematically prohibit the activities of unregistered ones. In order to practice religious freedom, all these groups are frequently harassed, beaten, and imprisoned. Christian people of ethnic minorities in the Central Highlands are not even allowed to attend sacrament meetings and celebrate Christmas. When meeting with ethnic minority communities, we are apprised of a multitude of police brutality and forced experiences. Today, we want to tell you a story, a deplorable case named Hội đồng Công luật Công án Bia Sơn, in which the Vietnamese authorities killed two birds with one stone. After having imprisoned all the leaders of a Buddhist sect called Ân Đàn Đại Đạo, the central government was satisfied for putting away a stubborn, long-standing religious organization, while the Phú Yên provincial authority was happy for being able to expropriate a valuable religious facility called Đá Bia Resort. Mr. Phan Văn Thu founded a sect in Phú Yên province in 1969, initially called Ân Đàn Đại Đạo, now called Hội đồng Công luật Công án Bia Sơn. Before the fall of the Republic of Vietnam in 1975, the sect had possessed 12 pagodas throughout southern Vietnam with thousands of monks and nuns. In August 1975, Phan Văn Thu, along with 137 other people, were arrested by the new communist authorities. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison. All his pagodas were destroyed completely, and the congregation was dissolved subsequently. His monks and nuns was forced to secularize and give up their religious practice, including Phan Văn Thu himself. From 2004 to 2011, Phan Văn Thu reactivated his religious activities, gathered about 300 followers, renewed the religion's name into Hội đồng Công luật Công án Bia Sơn, and based his new congregation at eco-tourism resort of Đá Bia in Phú Yên province. But on February 5, 2012, Phú Yên police and security forces raided the resort and once again arrested Phan Văn Thu and all his 21 followers. The subsequent trial of these people had no lawyers to defend their rights. The Phú Yên provincial authority handed out notoriously heavy verdicts on them and confiscated all their properties located at the resort and the resort itself. In a 5-day trial in Phú Yên province, central Vietnam, from January 29 to February 4, 2013, 22 members of Hội đồng Công luật Công án Bia Sơn were imposed the sentences on from 10 years to life in prison for carrying out activities establishing or joining organization with intent to overthrow the people's administration. Phú Yên authorities used things confiscated at the resort, such as over $26,000, 200 million Vietnam dong, hundreds of religious books and other religious materials, 19 detonators, and over 7 kilograms of explosive for actually clearing mountains and building the roads in the resort. 2 cars and many IT equipments, to accuse them of conducting reactionary activities for overthrowing the government. An article on Vietnamnet, a state-run online newspaper, also report verbatim the incident like this. The organization compiled documents, policies, and guidelines slandering and smearing the current system and deluding a segment of the people to eradicate communist revolutionary ideas from their lives and erode people's trust in the party and state leadership. And the head of Phú Yên Provincial Police, Major General Phạm Văn Hóa, also said, more and less detonators and explosives did not matter, but the reactionary documents did. Thus, their arrest and imprisonment was the government's retaliation for their refusal to submit to the authorities' control, and the potential for challenging the dictatorial government, and not the result of storing some detonators and explosives for rock blasting, which is permitted by the local government. Vietnamese government fears all independent groups because it knows that the strength of organized mob would threaten its power. In fact, in the appealing petition to the government from the families of prisoners, stating that the accused are devout followers, contributed to converting the Darby Resort into a religious center. Buddhist teachings are fundamental to their moral practice and daily life. Or allegedly reactionary documents collected during the search and used as evidences to convict them on materials about atheists, including a religious book named Cửu Kinh Minh Triết by Phan Văn Thu, or nine books on wisdom written in English. Currently, the families of prisoners are isolated from human rights defenders and citizen media. They are just pious and innocent civilians, and unfortunately not aware of their own fundamental rights. Right after we have visited the families, the local authorities constantly threaten to persecute their loved ones in prison, and then forbade them not to contact us. The status quo of religious freedom violation in Vietnam is deteriorating. Meanwhile, NGOs in the role of public officers, not civic activists, look the other way. In this context, anyone taking the task of serving the people as his or her cause cannot remain silent. We implore you all to support us and help us to develop civil society and promote human rights, especially religious freedom in Vietnam. Thank you so much for your time.